Yo, man, yo, fuck what you going fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to the fan movement, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?
Yo, I'm back with the guest. We got Bdot on. Yo, Bdot, what's good, man?
What's up?
Bdot, what's good, bro?
What's good, brother? How you feeling?
Yo, we all just taking this battle in with you Cortez. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Y'all, your preparation, like, what the hell, like, wow. Like, number one, you got off of Twitter, you ain't respond to nobody or nothing. So niggas knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm looking at the situation like this. Like, I'm not going to say you're going to beat Cortez in the rip. You got to prove that shit. You got to work the phase up. That's why I had Cortez, but it's just like, wow, what kind of zone was you in when you wrote for him? And how you feel about the battle yourself? Do you feel like you won? Do you feel like he got a certain round? Like how do you feel about yourself?
I judge battles a little differently than the general consensus or the general battle rap fans do. I judge it on, anybody can spit with conviction, but I'm like, can you take what was said outside of the battle and apply it to real life, and is it still valid? You feel me? So I thought Cortez was exceptional. I thought his first round was crazy. I thought it was fire. However, I just felt like some of the shit, is not really applicable to like a real conversation outside of battle rap. Like when he was going in on the, you chose King of the Dot over Smack. You battling for some Christmas money, yada yada. Shit was fire, but it wasn't real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't the case. It wasn't what really happened. So, although it was fire from a battle rap perspective, and for y'all as fans, just watching it, like, oh, that was a cold angle. I just didn't. It wasn't real to me. So I felt like my first round was a little more realer, like a little more authentic. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not mad at nobody because I felt like his first round was fire. So I'm not mad at nobody if they gave him the first, man. But after that, the conversation is over.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I agree. Hey, caller, we got a fan caller on. Hey, caller, how you feel about it?
Oh, I'm back on?
Yeah, you still on? You still on, nigga?
Oh, my fault. I thought it was on mute. Nah. Yo, Bdot, you there?
Yeah, what's up, brother? How you feeling?
Nah, what was the question though? I wasn't paying attention.
Nigga, here, man. I mean, talk to Bdot, nigga.
Oh no, I was telling Bdot, man. Yo, first of all, I thought you got that 3-0, but on top of that, man, like, don't fold for URL if they try to get you on there and they talking about go battle this PG.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all because at this point, I don't really have no filter. You feel me? So I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
How anybody take anything. I'm going to keep it a buck, right? Here's what happened. I was in conversations with URL for a minute, and how I look at it, nobody's going to make me look at myself as a worker, as an employee. How I will always look at myself, whether it's battle rap, whether it's music, whether it's anything, I'm going to always look at myself with the potentiality of being a business, like every black man should. So I look at myself as an individual entity, as a business, right? So when I was talking to URL, my whole thing was collaborating, not conforming, but collaborating. So when I was trying to collaborate with them, everything was good. And so when King of the Dot hit me, I'm looking at that like, for me, that's an LA move. Look at the card. Like, pay attention to the card, right? King of the Dot came to LA and they put LA brothers on the card. You understand what I'm saying? Like they gave LA niggas a chance to showcase their skill set on a big platform. I'm not sure if URL would do that. So for me, I took it as a chance to do something for LA, and I looked at it like it was something for LA, and then after that, I can potentially still do a battle with URL. I wasn't looking at that like a diss, like I'm choosing, like when Cortez said I chose. I would never look at that word. I would never use that word in a sentence because basically what you're saying is you a slave. Like you have to choose one plantation over the other. You can never get me to conform to the option of a choice. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to battle on King of the Dot. I'm going to battle on URL. I'm going to battle on RBE. I'm going to battle on whatever. if it's a dope opportunity. That's how I look at myself. You feel me? I'm not sure everybody else look at themselves, but that's how I look at myself. So when I chose to do that battle, or when I accepted the battle, URL took that as a diss. They took it personal. You feel me? And I was just like, man, that's crazy. Oh, wow. You feel me? Like it's crazy. It's crazy for them to take it like that. You feel me? Like for me, it was just a move for LA, man. It was just a good look for LA. Like how come we don't deserve big cards? You feel me? Why?
Right.
I don't mean to cut you off. URL took it as a diss. What you mean?
They took it as a diss. They felt all of us, like me, Geechee Gotti. You feel me? A lot of the West Coast niggas that they was fucking with, they took it as a diss. You feel me? They took it as
what?
Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, and that's what I'm saying. I'm being unfiltered right now. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like we at this point where it's really unfair. We just at a point where it's really unfair to us as West Coast battlers, where we have to conform to everything they want to do. But if we get an opportunity for a good look in our hometown, we're not supposed to take it. It's just not fair, bro. It's just not fair.
So,
and that's.
I'm so go ahead. I mean, damn, I'm lost here. Like, so if someone calls
Me
you,
too.
and it's like, yo, what?
Man, I ain't gonna get into. I ain't
saying no names, no shit like that. But
I'm not gonna get into major details. I'm not gonna get into major details, but you know, I'm kind of skimming through it. You know, I'm kind of just touching the surface, and you can kind of like put two and two together on what point I'm making. You feel me? So it was kind of like me, Geechee, and like I think one other dude. They kind of felt a certain way. You feel me? They kind of felt a certain way about what we did. You feel me? But I'm like, you know, if it was on the other shoe, you know what I mean? I asked y'all if y'all was New York battle rappers and we was smack over here on the West, and you got a good opportunity to do a battle in your hometown in New York, how will we look telling you that you know you shouldn't do that or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not fair, bro. So. You know, so when Cortez said that, for me, that didn't land. It might have landed for y'all because everybody probably looking at it like that, like, damn, why Bdot didn't fuck with URL? No, the question is why URL didn't fuck with Bdot. You feel me? Because I'm just trying to put on for the West. Like, we in an unfair position, homie. Like the West Coast, excuse my voice too, by the way, but the West Coast is in an unfair position, man. We deserve, not only as battle rappers, but as fans. I want to attend a Summer Madness type event on the West Coast. Why we don't deserve that? This is LA. It ain't like we not in New Mexico, nigga. This is LA. You feel me? Like this is Hollywood. This is entertainment. This is entertainment capital. So we deserve a Summer Madness on the West. You feel me? So we looked at this, man. Me, Geechee Gotti, Ron Compton, Yak, Dre Vicious, nigga. This was our Summer Madness. You feel me? Because this is the only time that we all gonna be able to be on one card, and it's a big deal. You feel me? So we was all on the phone like, nigga, we got to show out for the West. You feel me? And so that's how we looked at it, bro. So when Cortez said that, oh, you working for the white man and you didn't go to Smack, nah, that's not the case. That's why that shit didn't land for me. It was cool. And some people might say he won around because of that, but for me it was like, nigga, that ain't no real nigga shit because behind closed doors, the real nigga shit is going on. You feel me? So you can look at it however you want to look at it, man. But that's real.
Yo, B. So with all that being said, are you still in talks to battle over there, or did you just kind of stop that?
I would love to, man. I ain't gonna speak for no other men on what they standpoint, on what they view or perspective is. I would just tell you that I would love to. You feel me? We would love to, all of us. You feel me? All the homies from the West, we would love to. But you know, people be taking stuff personal, and you know, we from man. Listen, where we from? Man,
I'm trying to be quiet. I'm about to get mad tight right now. Like, yo,
no. I'm just keeping it a buck, and I ain't trying to.
Nah, I feel you with it. It's some bullshit right here.
Yeah, it is, and I ain't trying to make it a big deal. I ain't trying to make it like, you know,
I feel you.
A big talking topic. But however, I would just say like, we, you know, people got to understand, man. It's really, I don't think, because a lot of, when you look at the battle rap culture, man, it's predominantly East Coast from the leagues that matter and from what the fans' perspective is. Like Angry Fan, homie, I bet your whole Facebook group is predominantly East Coast. Would you agree?
Nah, I wouldn't say that, but they fuck with the most of the East Coast niggas. I will say that.
Okay, that's fair enough. But it just seemed like from our perspective, I'm letting you know from our vantage point. You feel me? From the West Coast perspective, we just feel like we like the redheaded stepchild of this shit. You know what I mean? And if you really look at it, we've had the best 2016. Like, look what Rum Nitty has been doing. Me and Danny Myers had, in my opinion, you know, I might be biased, but we had the battle of the year in terms of, like, transcendent battle rap and substance and shit like that, you feel me? So I just feel like, man, the West Coast is doing so many. I mean, I don't know if y'all watch Geechee Gotti, but listen, bro.
Fire.
Niggas can't fuck with him, bro. They trying to look after the battle. Look, niggas came up to me after the battle like, you need to battle Geechee. I said, no, sir, nigga. I'm cool. Nigga, I'm cool. I'm not battling that nigga. You feel me? That's the homie. And he's real authentic, real Compton Crip nigga. You feel me? So, like, so what's happening on the West Coast is we are able to get Bloods, Pyrus, Crips, gangsters all in the building and have them understand, listen, my nigga, this is just battle rap. That was our only problem in terms of having big turnouts, because you get niggas from different neighborhoods and it's like it's gonna be a problem. And that's why battle rap culture hasn't grown in the West. But I think we just proved it at the King of the Dot event that we can do that. And niggas were saying corny shit like, how is Bdot gonna fare in front of the King of the Dot white crowd? I'm like, you bitch ass niggas, this is LA. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, it's nothing but LA niggas on the card. It's nothing but LA niggas on the card and niggas questioning how I'm a fair in front of white people. Nigga, we have Pyrus in the building, we have Crips in the building, we have real niggas in the building. Whenever if niggas come to LA and put LA niggas on the card, real West Coast niggas is gonna be in the building. That's a fact. So you don't gotta ever worry about a King of the Dot bunker event. If they got LA niggas on the card, it's gonna have predominantly real niggas and Mexicans in the building, and that's just a fact. And we proved that. So we made a big step in battle rap last night or the other night. Was that last night? Damn, what's today?
Today was last Sunday.
Yeah, last night we made a big step. We made my fault, bro. I'm all over the place, but we made a big step in battle rap last night because we proved niggas can all function together. You feel me? Niggas from across town, we can all function together, and so now we know that we can throw big events on the West Coast with LA niggas on the card, because when it comes to LA, you're not gonna get around the gang affiliation. Like, that's just a fact of the matter. So we was just trying to figure out a way to deal with that, and we accomplished it last night.
Yo, beat that. Yo, is it that serious in LA? Like, pretty much everybody's in the gang?
It's that serious, homie. We in our third generation. You understand? Like, people gotta understand that. Niggas been gangbanging in LA since the 70s, homie. We in our third generation, so technically, my grandfather could have been a Pyro. You understand what I'm saying? So everywhere else, they barely in their second generation, if that. We in our third generation gangbanging. And listen, I'm not glorifying this. And a lot of niggas, now he gangbanging. Listen, bro, in order to complete a testimony or to validate what you're saying, in order for the conscious shit that I say to have that much substance to it, or to be that much validation behind it, you got to know where I come from, because you have to know my growth. You understand what I'm saying? And so I heard some motherfuckers saying, how is he promoting that Pyro shit if he about black power? My question is, if I'm about black power, why would I turn my back on my black brothers and sisters that I grew up with from my neighborhood? That's backwards. You understand what I'm saying? Damn. So just because I'm about black power, I'm supposed to say fuck my niggas that I grew up with, went to school with, played football with, gang banged with, all that. I'm supposed to turn around and say, fuck you niggas is ignorant, and I'm smarter than all you, and I'm better than you, yada, yada, yada. That's what I'm supposed to do? That's black power? That's not black power, my nigga. What's black power is, my niggas hit me up saying, blood, we like what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And I tell my niggas, I got something for y'all. Don't trip. And I hit all the homies. I said, y'all come to this battle. I got something for y'all.
Man, this shit is way deeper than battle rap for you. Like, most
it is.
Most is like rounds to battle and shit. Like, with you, was
and I did this shit all strategic, my nigga. I did this shit all strategic. My whole concept for this battle was RBG, red, black, and green, and that's the way I structured my rounds. My first round, if anybody know anything about our flag, the red, black, and green, the red is for the bloodshed, the black is for the people, and the green is for the land. So what I did was, the first round was for the red, that was for the Bloods, for the power. That's my neighborhood. That's all I know. That's what I grew up in. The second round was for the black. If you peep in the second round, I walked you through what I said. It wasn't fun to bang, see your mother's pain after another slain. So look at me now, positive. But that blood shit's still in the brother vein. So I walked you through it, and I was for my people. So That's the black round, and the last round was for the land, for the green, for the land. And I said, this is Los Angeles. So how is your name Cortez, and you feel comfortable coming to Los Angeles with that name when that same very person came to the same very land and colonized the indigenous Aztec people and raped and pillaged them and made them turn into what we call Mexicans today, which are truly the indigenous Nicantraca people, which are the descendants from the Aztecs. So my shit was all strategized, and not only was it strategized for that, it goes into what we trying to do in real life. Me and the big homie Brother Polite, you know, he has a movement right now called Banging on Poverty and Disease. And if anybody follows that brother, what he's doing is he's going into different cities. He just went to Baltimore. He's going into different cities, and he's organizing the gangs in the cities, and he's having them do positive things. Like he just went to Baltimore, and he had all the Bloods out there giving food to the homeless and shit like that. So we on real nigga shit. You feel me? Like we about our community, and people can say whatever they want to say about me, but I put my work in outside of battle rap, homie. You can say what you want to say. That's why I told Cortez on my mama, on everything I love. At the time Cortez battled Big K at the bunker, I was on his helmet like it's whatever. You feel me? So I was really going to pull up to the bunker like what's happening. And, you know, I'm not trying to promote violence, but I was really going to pull up to the bunker like what's happening. So when I said that, that was real. But the reason why I didn't pull up to the bunker on July 23rd is because I was doing my event that I coordinated called the Black Money Matters event at One United Bank down in Compton, where we gathered all the black people in Compton and opened up bank accounts for them at the only black-owned bank in California, or I think it's two of them. It's only two black-owned banks in California. So on July 23rd, when Cortez battled Big K, that's what I was doing. And that's why I said that in the battle. So it's like, man, niggas be hating on me and trying to shit on me, but, bro, say whatever you want to say about me, man. But I really am about my people, and I'm really out in these streets doing that type of work, man. Like, for real, for real.
Hey, yo,
that's how I got to be, man.
Why does everybody bring up Brother Polite and say you're a hypocrite? Like, why? Like, what am I missing here?
You're not missing nothing. You're not missing nothing. Cortez said, listen, I fuck with Cortez. He has some fire shit, but that Brother Polite bar was fucking garbage, nigga. He said, just because he said, what the nigga say? Some shit like, because your team is, don't try to tell me your team is hard if your brother's polite.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, that shit is garbage, nigga.
But I mean, when niggas say that when niggas say you fuck with Polite, like what did he do to make niggas come at you?
Niggas don't like, it's a lot of shit, you feel me? Like, okay, here's the thing, right? Niggas want to attack me about being associated with Brother Polite. Loaded Lux is associated with Brother Polite. Daylight is associated. No, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
I'm going to answer your question, but I'm going to say this first. It's a lot of niggas associated with Brother Polite. The difference is, as a matter of fact, Daylight is more close to Brother Polite than I am. Daylight be with Brother Polite almost every day, nigga. So it's like, but they only use it on me because they can't fuck with me. Because they can't fuck with me. You gotta find some chink in my armor, and so you gotta reach for Brother Polite. And when it comes to Brother Polite, he's a polarizing figure because he has multiple things about his lifestyle that people may not agree with. You know, he's into polygyny, which means he has multiple wives. You feel me? I personally don't even subscribe to that, but that's my brother. I don't think it makes him less of a orator or an intelligent person who lectures and gives us knowledge that he has multiple wives. Like, you know what I mean? Like when Danny tried to say, don't you fuck with Brother Polite, a nigga that promotes polygyny? Like, it's like, okay, so I'm wrong because I fuck with a brother that tells me about African history because he has a lot of wives, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a reach, homie. It's just a reach. And then you got fuck niggas. And then listen, I'm gonna even keep it a buck with you. You got fuck niggas that be leaving comments and shit. I be reading comments, my nigga. I'm a real one. I read comments not only to better myself, but to see what these stupid niggas talking about. Then you got stupid niggas saying stupid shit like, they try to do like 7 degrees of separation. Like, Bdot fucks with Brother Polite. And Brother Polite was a student of Dr. York. And Dr. York got arrested for pedophilia. Nigga, I'm from the West Coast, nigga. I'm from Pacoima, nigga. I was born in 1985. I don't know shit about no motherfucking Dr. York, nigga. How you gonna connect me to a nigga that I don't even know, never met, just because I'm cool with a nigga that used to be his student from the 90s or some shit? These niggas.
So that's what you told Brother Polite, and now I'm starting to see what's going on and shit.
Niggas try to like they try to attach you to some shit just because. And when it comes to Brother Polite, I'll send you videos where Brother Polite is saying, nigga, I don't fuck with that Dr. York shit. If he did some shit to kids, nigga, I'm not with that if he did some shit to kids. You feel me? So it's like that's that man's situation. You feel me? That's you can only ask Polite about the Dr. York shit. You can't ask me about the Dr. York shit because when that shit was going on, nigga, I was gangbanging. My big homies was Destructo and Be Crazy. That's who I was looking up to around that time. So when niggas talk about that extra shit, and I'm not even from New York, that's some New York shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like niggas always want to attach me to extra shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, my nigga. Nigga, I just met Polite, nigga, a year and a half ago after my strict battle. What do I have to do with anything that happened prior to me meeting him? You know what I'm saying? But see, that's the thing. It's like, man, listen, Bdot is a real nigga. He not no bitch ass nigga. They want to call him a preacher, but I just showed niggas I'll turn up on you if it's a problem. So I'm not I'm not no sucker. I'm not no idiot. You can't outsmart me. I proved that too by coming with 2 fire rounds that pretty much deflated Cortez's rounds about me being a preacher. You can't outsmart me. It's not too much you can do with me. So only thing you can do is say, okay, let me think. Who is he associated with? And then I'll attack him based off his association. Niggas can't fuck with me, nigga.
Man, that's why you need to be on but this is the problem I'm having with like URL because you bring a different feel to battle rap. You got your own aura going on. And battle rap right now, especially with URL being the league that's the forefront, they don't have a variety. They keep having the same niggas with the same type of. They don't bring new subject matter, anything new.
I got no problem being on URL, man. Much love to Smack and DJ.
I love that.
Know. I mean, first and foremost, I love it because it's a black-owned business, and them brothers built that shit from the bottom. You feel me? So I respect that off top. They were supposed to do. Let me tell you, I keep it a buck with you. They were supposed to do the joint in December, and what I just did to Cortez last night, I had that mapped out. I had that. That was supposed to be for URL, and I was gonna do that. I was gonna do that to any nigga. If it would have been Tink, Verb, I was gonna do that to any nigga. Cortez just fell for the trap. You feel me? And I keep it even more a buck with you. I wasn't even supposed to battle Cortez, nigga. Ask King of the Dot. When they called me, the first name they said, you versus Chilla Jones. I said, book it, nigga. And then when they called me, I said, book it because I want to show that I can rap for 2 minutes and 30 seconds and I can hang with a pen like Chilla Jones. And so they called. That was one day. Then the next day they called me back and said, nah, Chilla wants to battle Jonai instead. So who else would you want to battle? So let's do it like this. I don't remember what days it was, but let's do it like this. Monday they called me, said Chilla Jones. Tuesday they called me back, said Chilla wants to battle Jonai. Who else would you want to battle? I said Verb or Cortez. Wednesday they called me back and said, let's do Cortez. Mind you, when they called me on Monday and told me Chilla, I already wrote a round for Chilla. I was already cooking. Then when they said Cortez, I switched it up and applied it to Cortez. You feel me? So, a lot of niggas is talking shit, but I'm like, yo, like, how come nobody's saying, wow, Bdot proved us wrong? Not only can he prepare in less than 3 weeks, not only can he rapped under 4 minutes. We all think that he has to have a drawn-out 5-7 minute thing. The nigga rapped under 4 minutes. Not only did he rap under 4 minutes, the nigga didn't preach. Not only did he not preach, the nigga had bars and schemes and wordplay. It's like, come on, man. It's like you can't win. You just can't win with these niggas, man.
Hey, yo, Bdot, as far as Cortez challenge, you never said nothing. Was that all strategy right there?
That was all
trying to play you and shit?
That was, he was trying to play me. That was all strategy. That's how I feel about the whole East Coast biasness in general. How is a nigga that's about to come to L.A. going to give me stipulations on what's going to happen in L.A.? Why?
Yeah, but Bdot, you don't feel like Cortez is a bigger name?
Of course, he's a bigger name. But okay, so what does that mean? So every time somebody
you need it. Yeah.
Yeah. So every time somebody has a bigger name, that means they get to make the rules and stipulations. Not only that, how you say, first of all, you're assuming that I want 4-minute rounds. See, that's the problem. Cortez was assuming, based off the fans, and let's keep it a buck, based off y'all niggas blogging, he's assuming that I'm only good if I go 7-minute rounds or past 4 minutes. So he said he did his little corny ass blog, rolling a blunt and shit. Like, you know what? I'll give you 4-minute rounds, my nigga, but you gotta go first. And I'm thinking to myself, my nigga, when has it ever been a time in battle rap where somebody has the advantage of preparing, knowing that they're going last in the third round? Can you point out a time in battle rap where somebody purposely knew that they were going last in the third round and prepared for it? Do you know how dangerous I would be if I know for that's corny, you feel me? And you know how dangerous I would be if I knew for sure I was going last? Because I write pre-rebuttals. I write pre-rebuttals, and a lot of people didn't notice it. But against Danny Myers, the second round, that was a pre-rebuttal. That wasn't in my structured verse. I had that in the chamber just in case he did it. So if I say to a nigga, we can go 2-minute rounds, but you got to go first, that means in my third round, I'm preparing pre-rebuttals for everything he might say, and then I'm unleashing them shits in the third round. That's not fair. That's a supreme advantage. So when he said I had to go first, I didn't respect that. I was like, nah, nigga. Not only do I not want to go 4 rounds because I want to prove niggas wrong, I want to prove niggas I can cook in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So not only do I not want to go 4 rounds, but I'm definitely not letting you stipulate who goes first and who goes last, nigga. Let's respect hip hop and keep it battle rap and flip that coin like you're supposed to.
Okay. So that's why the coin got to. All right. Look, we know what the hell's going on. You ain't answering this shit.
Yeah, because it would have been corny. Because I know what y'all niggas would have did. I know how y'all niggas get out. If I would have said, nah, if I would have did a blog like, I'm not doing 4 minutes, then, Bdot scared. You know, all that stupid shit. So I'm not even finna play into the mind games and all the psychological mind games. And when but listen.
I would have thought the exact opposite to be real. I would have been like, oh, shit, he trying to show us he could do 230. I wouldn't have said that I wouldn't have been like you were scared. Not me.
Oh, maybe not you, because you're a real one. You feel me? I fuck with you. You're a real one. That's probably true. Maybe not you, but maybe other niggas would have. And I just didn't want to fall into that play. And it's just chess anyways. If somebody, it's more powerful if somebody makes a challenge and it doesn't get a response. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, damn, what is Bdot up to? Is he gonna respond? Like, and then not only that, think about this. I didn't have to promo this battle at all. I didn't say shit, nigga. You feel me? I didn't say shit.
That's true.
So I proved the point. I proved the point with that. Niggas like Bdot ain't nobody. Nigga had 3 or 4 battles. Then why niggas making blogs about me and shit? And I don't even gotta say a word, nigga.
Yo, I ain't gonna front, Bdot. I ain't gonna front, yo. When I heard it was 230, like I knew you was fire, but you know I was like, yo, he long-winded. I don't know if he got a knockout. He got a knockout.
See?
You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes but yo, when my nigga, every round was 230, full of fire, son. Full of fucking fire.
Yeah, but see,
like,
that's the thing.
That shit was
that's
crazy.
The thing. People don't. Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate that. People don't get it. When you spit in consciousness, it has to be long because I have to walk you through it because I know I can't just hit you. I can't just talk about Kemet and Nubia and Sumeria and just hit you with them bars like you gonna understand them shits. I gotta walk you through it. I'm not saying I'm better than nobody or more intelligent than anybody. However, I'm saying you may not be privy to this information, so let me walk you through it. And yes, that gets elongated. Yes, that gets drawn out. But I took offense to that for many reasons. The main reason I took offense to that is like if a nigga tell me that I can't rap in 2 minutes, then you're basically telling me I can't even make a record, nigga, because 16 bars on a song is less than 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It's just about on an average song, which is about 90 BPMs, a 16-bar verse is probably about 30 seconds, if that. So if you telling me I can't rap good for 2 minutes, under 2 minutes, then you telling me I can't even make dope records, and that's just getting out of hand, bro. It's like, what are you really saying about me, my nigga? So you.
Hey yo,
man.
Hey Bdot, man, I'm on some shit like this, man. Like, everybody know I'm the nigga up here that be giving all the new niggas a hard time. Like, niggas be saying I don't give new niggas chances and all that. Yo, it's certain niggas, son. I'm not saying you better. I'm not saying you worse. It's all I'm saying right here. When I first saw Verb, I didn't need to see mad battles of him to know that he could beat anybody. I don't need to see you battle 20 more times to know that you could beat anybody. Like, I've seen enough, son. All I need, you gave me the performances I need to see to show me that you could beat anybody in this shit right now, son.
I appreciate that. I think I got a lot of I think I got a lot of work to do. I think I got to tighten up a lot of shit, to beat certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to step in front of like Hollow or somebody like that, I don't think that I'm at a level right now where I can beat like the elite niggas like Hollow, Lux, Mook, yada yada yada. Not even saying I deserve any battle with them or no shit like that, but I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of shit I gotta tighten up. When I watch the battle, I'm like, nah, I should have did that better, did this better. But and I don't even, what the funny part is, ain't nobody giving me no credit for fighting through this sore throat.
Yo, I put that shit out there. You sick and shit.
Like, it's crazy. It's crazy because think about this, right? When you have rounds like Cortez had, he had like elongated, like, drawn out stories and shit. When you have shit like that, you have to say it with conviction for the people to feel you. Now, now look at this. Imagine if he had a sore throat, nigga. That shit wouldn't have worked. Because when you rap like that, you have to be convincing. And if you can't even hit your voice in inflections and shit or whatever the fuck that word is, if you can't hit them notes on your voice and with conviction, then that shit might not hit. So when I was rapping, people got to keep in mind, as a battle rapper, I don't think people give us enough credit as battle rappers. It's difficult to rap and remember all your shit and do a good job. So imagine feeling a little insecure about your voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here thinking like, damn, did they even hear that word? You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of shit that I looked at that I need to tighten up. But a lot of it had to do with my voice. But
you're only gonna get better. You gonna only get better. You don't have that many battles. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I hope so, bro. I appreciate that. Really, and that's the thing. I'm not even arrogant or anything like that. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. I think, I got a lot of work to do, and I'm not putting myself on no high level or no shit like that. All I'm saying is, man, listen, when I get into that ring, whoever's in front of me, I'm just telling you, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have the fight of your life. And even after the battle, Cortez, every time I battle somebody, they say the same thing. They say, you make me go to another level. And for me, that's gratifying. That's gratification within itself. I don't care if people got Cortez winning 2-1. I don't care. The man I battled after the battle told me that I make him step his pin up. So that's all we here to do. You feel me? Because if you get in front of somebody that's not going to make you step your pin up, then you're not going to have a fire battle. You know what I'm saying? So
your aggression in this battle was like different. What made you kind of, implement that a little bit more and go that route?
A lot of different things. I'm strategic, man, and I plan in advance. So if you think about it, like, I'll tell you like this. I always set up I set up the next battle in a battle. So when I battled Danny Myers, if you notice, I had a lot of religious angles, and I was poking at Christianity to poke at the saga, right? And so I ended the battle by saying his name and all that, and we all know that battle didn't go down, so I poked at that, right? And so this battle, what I did was I wanted to make a point that I'm balanced, I'm well-rounded, so after this battle, the next nigga I battle, he's going to have to scratch his head and say, what Bdot am I about to get? Like, that's more of an advantage for me, because you on the other end of it thinking, damn, which Bdot am I going to get? Because, and then, so the next battle, nigga can be like, nigga can have all blood bars. Like, oh, nigga, you a fake blood, and you a preacher, and you was a blood your last battle, and then I could fuck around and have all kind of bars that totally deflate that. You feel me? It's all strategy, bro. Strategy. So that's one part about it. And the second part about it, I keep it a buck. My neighborhood was putting pressure on me. You feel me? Like, my homies was hitting me like, bro, why you never represent the turf? And you know what I'm saying? I said, listen, man, I got y'all. I just got to do it in a way that makes sense. But I got y'all. So those are the two main reasons.
God damn! So they was calling you saying how, like, damn. I mean, how's that?
Yeah, I had big homies calling me from the pen. My big homie Structo, you feel me? He got life. He got life in the pen. My big homie Destructo. He called me like every day. He texts me like every day. He called me because they be watching my battles in the pen. The homies, you feel me? All kind of niggas, Pyrus, Crips, all kind of. You feel me? They all watch my battles. My little brother in jail, he got 17. Lil Structo, my little brother. He got 17 years in the pen, and he be calling me like, yeah, blood, I be showing everybody your battles, blood, telling them you my brother. So they be watching me, so they just be like, so in the pen, niggas be like, well, if he from your neighborhood and all that, why he never say nothing about it? So they be hitting me like, listen, we know what you're doing, we support what you're doing, we want you to do that positive shit, but you gotta remember where you from, and you gotta put that in there some kind of way, because my big homie too, like none of my big homies is like burnt out. They don't be telling me stupid shit. They be giving me, sound advice. So they was just telling me, no, just represent for the hood, because you're gonna affect more people that way if they know that you come from that environment and you grew from it. You feel me? And so I was getting phone calls like that, and I was having conversations like that kind of influenced that. But I had this in the bag for a minute. I had this after the Danny battle. Like I had this in the works since like March, April. You feel me? So it was just about whenever my next battle was going to be, this was going to be it. This was going to be the type of performance it was going to be, regardless of who it was. So yeah, man, that's how I gave it up, man, and I'm glad it went well.
So Bdot, all right. So you came out. You started off gangbang with being Pyru. You still are, but I mean, what made you change? When did you change, or what made you change?
Well, here's the thing about me. Like the way I grew up, my father been in the music business all my life and shit. So my father done worked with Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Dre, all kind of shit. So my pops always had a studio at the crib and shit, and my pops always had bread, you feel me, street money and shit like that. So I played football and shit in the neighborhood and hung out in the neighborhood and was always hanging out in my little brother's house in the neighborhood. But my pops had money, so we lived in a nice area and shit. Like we lived in a cool area and shit. But I would be in the neighborhood every day and shit. So the way I grew up is the homies, the big homies that was around my father, they was coming to the crib to go to the studio because we had an in-house studio. So I grew up in that shit, but it was all the big homies that I grew up with. I was a football star and shit. I you know what I'm saying, I played college football, Division I at Oregon State and all kind of shit. So they was always trying to get me to be the one young nigga from the hood that made it out and did positive things. So they always pushed me in that direction. You feel me? So for me, it was never a case of what made me get out. It was just a case of I was always this way. But the gangbanging shit is just a part of who you are as well. Like, there's no way around it. So I was the nigga that was like, my nigga, I was the voice of reason. You feel me? In the car and shit. Like, if we finna go to do this and do that. I was the voice of reason. But at the end of the day, we had to do what we had to do. You feel me? And so I always been this person I am has always been built to me. All the homies from my neighborhood that I grew up with, they'll tell you that. Like, Bdot has always been smart. Hey, can you come get him? I'm on the phone. They'll tell you, like, Bdot has always been smart. Brittany, can you get him? I'm on the phone. The homies from the hood will tell you that I've always been, like, the smart one and all that shit. So this has always been, like, a part of who I am regardless. You feel me? So where I'm at with it now is just, I'm just trying to be that person that enlightens and shit and creates growth and change. And the thing about gangbanging is, like, I'm not against gangbanging in terms of tribalism, in terms of, like, family and bonding. I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying I'm from this neighborhood and I love my brothers. I love where I'm from and shit like that. However, I'm not propagating nor promoting killing other black men over colors and streets. Like, my homies will tell you that. Like, I'm not for that. I'm just for, there's nothing wrong with belonging. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to remember, a lot of us come from broken families. You feel me? So there's nothing wrong with belonging to something. We just got to restructure it. We got to shift the paradigm and make it about something different. You know what I'm saying? Make it about what it was supposed to be in the beginning. If anybody needs more information on this type of shit in regards to LA shit, I suggest you watch a documentary called Bastards of the Party. I mentioned it in the Cortez battle, but it's a dope documentary called Bastards of the Party that talks about how after the Black Panther Party was infiltrated by the COINTELPRO, gangbanging came from that. Gangbanging is really like a byproduct of the destruction of the Black Panther Party. You feel me? And the original gangbangers, the original Crips, the first set of Crips, they was really about their community. It just went haywire, you know what I'm saying? And it turned into what we have today. But a lot of my big homies is conscious. Like a lot of my homies that was at my battle, they had the RBG flag, you feel me? Like they pro-black, they Pan-African too. They just from the neighborhood, and they been through shit, you feel me? And they done been shot at, and they didn't have to shoot, and they didn't have to catch fades. So that's a part of their life that they can't get back. You can't take them experiences from people and just think you about to just shake them up and say, nigga, stop gangbanging after they got shot or one of their homies got killed. It's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing we can do is try to help the youth, try to help the 11, 12, 13-year-olds that may be about to turn the hood and maybe about to get put on. We can try to help them and restructure how they think. But as far as the homies like my age and older, you're not about to change them, man. They've been through too much. But I'm not about to turn my back on them either. I still love them. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do that, man. It was necessary.
Yo, I ain't gonna that. This whole like the gangbanging shit. Like I'm from Chicago and I moved out here to LA. So I mean the gang shit is like it's so different. Like I done went a couple places and niggas done try to bang on me, ask me where I'm from and shit. I'm like, yo, like I'm from Chicago, man. I don't know nothing about what y'all talking about. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Especially with the youth. So how do you try to affect the youth more as far as getting them to make the right decisions and things like that?
Well, it just comes down to the big homies. The big homies control the temperature of the neighborhood, and they kind of set the tone for what's right and what's wrong, and what the young homies should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. But then you got a lot of young homies that just go rogue and just do their own thing because they want to rep and they want to name. So it's really hard. And to be honest, at the end of the day, you're not going to save everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause there's just such an evil aspect of the gang culture that you're not going to be able to change. Too much killing has happened. Too much families were affected. There's just certain things you're not going to be able to change. But however, only thing you can do is try to reach those you can reach, man. And that's part of my journey, and that's what I want to do, because I look at my surroundings and I'm like, man, my little brother, man, he's a good person, man. He's a good kid, man. Like, we grew up playing football together. Like, our dream was to make it to the NFL. You feel me? And he went through some shit. He got jumped by some Crips. After that, he just went crazy. And he got super banged out. And now he's doing 17 years in the pen. You feel me? And it can happen that quick. He was a good kid. Yeah, man, it's real. He's a good kid, man. Shout out to my little brother Theo. That's his real name, Theo Alexander. You feel me? And his name is Lil Struck from 2Ps though. But it's like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's just so much going on, man. It's hard. It's hard, man. But you gotta do what you the best you can do. And like I said, a lot of it is changing, man. It's great in the industry when you got Game and Nipsey Hussle and people like that doing records together. Because like I said, the big homies set the tone for what's acceptable. So when you see like you see a big time Blood rapper and a big time Crip rapper doing records together and messing together. Like you see YG and Nipsey Hussle doing records together. That does a lot for the Crip. It does a lot for the Crip and Blood relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's getting a lot better out here. It's not going to be as good as we ever want it to be, but I think it's getting better, man. And I'm just trying to be a part of that. Not that I'm not like no super reputable person that can call shots or whatever. I'm a regular dude just from this environment, but I just want to play my part in terms of the knowledge and the information and what I can bring to the table in that regard.
So Bdot, as far as the West Coast and battle rap, is it time? Like, I feel like Disaster been the face of LA, not just LA, but the entire West Coast on the battle rap scene. Is it time that these niggas like pass the torch to you? Because I mean, I feel like they did what they could do with it, but I feel like you are the one that could like take it to the next level. I'm gonna come clean. I put a question on Twitter, right? I put a question on Twitter about who what city after Harlem is running battle rap? Caps is the only one that mentioned L.A. Niggas brought up the DMV. Niggas brought up Jersey. Niggas brought up everything.
Right.
He the only one to say L.A. with all the talent y'all got. Do they need to just pass you the torch so you could take the shit to the next level for L.A.?
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna say that, man, because I appreciate it. I appreciate it, homie. But it's like, man, I haven't done no work. Like when you say the West, that's a wide casting net. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like it's California is a large state. You go all the way up to the Bay, and for some weird reason, they even include Arizona. No disrespect, but in terms of like street shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't, niggas ain't thinking about when we say the West. Niggas ain't thinking about like surrounding states, but that's cool and all. So it's like it's when you say the West in battle rap terms, it's like California, Arizona. Some nigga even said Emerson Kennedy was from the West. I'm like, that nigga from Utah, but okay. So if that's how we doing it,
is Vegas considered the West?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, homie. Like somebody got to tell me. Like I might be wrong. They might be like, nigga, Bdot, you dripping. All that is the West. As far as I knew, the West was just California. You feel me? But if that's how we doing it, then my apologies. You feel me? My apologies. The West is Cali, Nevada, fucking New Mexico, and fucking Utah, Arizona. Yeah, according to battle rap standards. So, I would just say, man, I got a lot of work to do, man, because it's a lot of niggas putting in work. You feel me? Rum Nitty is Battle of the Year. Exceptional, man. Nobody can fuck with him right now. Danny Myers, you know what I'm saying? Danny Myers is still bar god. Daylight is still Daylight. Daylight went to URL and showed off, you feel me, and did his thing. So
let's leave Daylight out, man. Let's leave Daylight out.
Nah, that's my brother,
he do
man.
Too much dumb shit.
That's my brother. Nah, I feel you, but that's my brother. So I gotta include him. But it's so much legendary shit that's happened on the West Coast. I mean, Ilmac, you feel me? Ilmac, the Source, Pass. It's so much legendary shit on the West Coast that I'd be out of line if I said, yo, pass the torch to me. I'm that nigga and whoopie whoop. I'm not gonna say that. You feel me? I'm just here to contribute.
But you are though.
I'm here to. I appreciate it, homie.
Right
like
now,
I appreciate you guys.
They gotta pay. I mean, they did what they could do, but it's like, at some point, Mike, Magic, and Larry had to hand it over to Mike. Like,
if they do that,
man,
if
you're the new voice
if
of
they
the West.
if they choose to do that, remember when I don't know if y'all remember, I don't know if y'all big Kendrick Lamar fans, but about three or 4 years ago, Kendrick did a concert, and then Game, Snoop, and Ice Cube, I think it was a gang of West Coast legendary dudes, and they literally passed the torch. You seen that? And Kendrick was crying and shit. That shit was dope. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, if Disaster and Light and Danny and all them, if they choose to pass the torch to me and make that proclamation, then I'll accept it. However, I'm not going to jump out the window and say I'm that guy. I'm not going to do that, man. I still got love for them guys, and I don't feel like I've done enough in battle rap greater than anything they've done. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to contribute, man.
I feel it.
Okay. Let me clear this up too. I gotta clear this up, man. Niggas is saying that I called out Mike P. Let me clear this up, bro. Because every time I rap, niggas have amnesia for some reason. Mike P has been dissing me for years, just out the gate, just dissing me in Facebook groups, talking shit. And not only that, he dissed me publicly in a main stage URL battle against Daylight. The proper way to respond would be for me to diss him back in a battle. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's stupid too. So that's what I did. I responded. So everybody out there, Bdot thirsty for a battle with Mike P? No, nigga. He dissed me. I dissed him back. We're even. That's it. He threw a jab. I threw a jab back. We good. I don't want. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to battle that nigga. That nigga don't want to battle me. We good. He threw a jab. I threw a jab. We straight. That's it. So I just want to clear that up too.
Mike P's not beating you. All right. I don't even know. All right.
Of course he's not.
I wouldn't want to battle him.
I wouldn't want to battle.
Yeah, they
that's
know
not
better.
even a conversation. Yeah, that's not even a conversation if he can beat me or not. Like see niggas have amnesia. Like when he dissed me, I hopped on his helmet right away. Right when he dissed me, I tweeted him, I Facebooked him. I said, "What's happening, my nigga? You dissed me. Let's get it in." Oh, you know, we gotta wait. We should battle sometime in the future. Get out of here, my nigga. Yeah,
Are you serious?
Bro, it's all documented, man. It's all on Twitter. It's all on Facebook. We gotta wait. We gotta let our battle build up and battle in the future. But nigga, you just dissed me though. What is you talking about? He's a mark, my nigga. So, but listen, on some real shit, I fuck with Mike P as a battle rapper. I think he's talented. I ain't gonna diss him. I ain't gonna diss his talent. But you know, niggas have amnesia for some reason. So I just wanted to clear that up. Mike P dissed me. I dissed him back. Mike P ran from the fade. That's a fact. Many people seen it. I tweeted him. I called him out. I said, let's do it. He talking about some time in the future and some more weird shit. So I just for the record. So that's it. We just had to clear that up.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. Yo, Bdot, man. I mean, I know it's last minute and shit. We won't get you back up here, but shit, man. I think say fire about it, man. Real rap.
No, and I always appreciate you showing love, bro. You're the first blogger. I think my battle against Fiji Osa, you're the first blogger to shout out my battle. I think that was like 2 years ago, man. So I always appreciate you, homie. Real shit. I really do, fam. I appreciate that.
Salute for coming on. Hey, my nigga. Hey, your voice, man. Get that shit better, man.
I'm trying to, man. Shit ain't been working. Niggas don't even understand. My shit was done like right before the battle. I had wifey come through and bring me two tall things of hot water with honey in them, and I'm downing them shits right before the battle. We were supposed to be the main event, but I told Organic, I said, man, I gotta go now, or my voice is gonna go out, bro. That's the only reason why we wasn't the main event, because I was like, we gotta go now, bro. So I was glad to get that out. But yeah, I'm gonna work on my voice, man, to get this shit straight. And any stupid nigga trying to have bars for me about my voice, I already got rebuttals for that for my next battle, so don't try it.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Bdot, man, good luck for calling up, you heard?
Always, bro. Appreciate you, fam.
Hey, be safe, bro.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate you. Salute. Peace.
Yo, man, yo, man, yo, fuck what you going to fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to fan movement, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?